Okay, this video may be a week late. Gen V finale. I really want to talk about this on camera for a long time, but I've been really busy. But we're gonna get into it right now. The Gen V finale was really, really good. And I'm saying really good because a lot of these shows with MCU shows, minus Loki because they stuck the landing with that one. But a lot of these shows that come out recently has had kind of like a really rushed finale, and me personally, I hate Rush. I know a lot of you guys hate Rush too, but this one wasn't rushed. It felt really well paced, and the ending really surprised me. We left off with Kate killing Shetty, and yes, I finally got her name down, Shetty. But yeah, they do that. Kate wants to. It's kind of this war now between the humans and the Supes, or the people with Compound V. And Kate wants to free the people in the woods. She wants to get everyone on her side and take out humans. And Marie and her team are kind of in the middle. They want to help humans and all that. I feel like they would work really well with the boys, which I will also get into that. But Sam also goes with Kate because Rufus brought him to that rally, and now it's stuck in his head that humans suck. So they go together. They go to free everyone in the woods, but when they're down there, Sam starts seeing Luke in his head, his brother, Golden Boy, and he's telling Sam to, this isn't the path you want. This isn't good. This isn't the way to be a superhero. You have to save people, not do what you're doing. And Sam doesn't listen the first time or the second time, and we will talk about the second time too, because that was much more interesting. And yeah, they free everyone in the woods, which is not good because, they're kind of crazy down there, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, then we come to the top. Ashley also makes a cameo in this. It's not even a cameo, she's like a big part of this episode, which I like. I like Ashley, I think she's funny. But, yeah, then the Supes start terrorizing humans and stuff. We see the guy, a fire guy, I think. I'm not sure what his ability is. He's like walking around asking if they're human, which we already knew what was happening. He grabs like a human skull, burns it, and it just turns into all chaos. The team makes it to the top and starts battling all the Supes, including Kate. Emma and Sam get like a one-on-one. Sam's about to kill someone. Emma talks him out of it. Sam says some harsh words to her that she doesn't care about herself and she's very selfish. And it kind of upsets Emma a little bit. I'm really not sure what they're going to do in the future with their relationship, but I really hope they do come back together and Sam learns from his mistakes. So yeah, this whole episode was a lot of action, which I really, really like. Once again, I feel like a lot of shows have action for the first 10 minutes because of where the previous episode left off, and the rest is like dialogue or closing, and it's way too long. So we need, this episode was a lot of action, and we're gonna talk about the action because it was a big part of this episode. Andre has a 1v1 with Sam, and he ultimately wins by using a baton. Vought sends in reinforcements, aka a helicopter, which gets taken down by the Supes, and Jordan, he's on evacuation duty, so he gets everyone in the helicopter, all the humans, and Soup starts to rush it, and he has bad intentions. He's gonna try to hurt these people. Murray takes all the blood from the people around her, turns them into daggers, and just throws it at them. And it's so sick. She might be one of the most powerful people, because I'm not sure how the blood works with Homelander. If you can only control people weaker than you, or I'm not sure how that works, but we'll probably learn. But yeah, and then Kate's about to get her hands on Jordan. I could tell something bad was going to happen because Jordan walked up, smiled at Marie, walked slowly to her. I was like, what's going to happen? But yeah, then Marie reaches her arm out, blows Kate's hand up, and one thing we do know earlier is that Ashley told someone to call for Homelander, and he does show up. Right after that, Homelander shows up, obviously, like I just said, and looks at everything. He's like, what's happening? And then he looks at Marie, and he calls her an animal and says, you know, who kills their own kind, which is very hypocritical coming from Homelander, because he also kills his own kind. Like, what was his name? Sonic, right? I think it was, yeah, Sonic, the singer or whatever who joined the Seven. Killed him, and a lot more Soups as well. But, yeah, I mean, he said, stay back, you know, trying to make it seem like she was aggressing on him, and lasers her. And in that moment, I thought Marie was gonna die, and I was gonna be so upset if they killed Marie off. I would have been so upset. But yeah, then it cuts to Homelander watching the news, saying that Sam and Kate are, you know, the guardians of the Godolkin, and that Marie and her team are the bad guys, and they started the attack. Flipping the switch like usual, but, you know. But yeah, then Marie and the group wakes up in this room in, like, patient outfit, like you'd wear when you go to the doctor's or the emergency room. They wake up in a room like that, and it has no doors. They're locked in there, and they're like, you know, this has no doors, what do we do? And then it ends. And I'm not sure if this was a real ending or the post-credit scene, but we get taken down back in the woods. You know, everyone broke out, it's dark, and we see someone with the flashlight, and I saw him have like a trench coat or a coat on. I instantly knew who it was, bro. Billy Butcher, bro. I like, right when I saw the coat, I'm like, that's Butcher. But yeah, he walked down there, he's like, you know, looking around and shit, which is awesome, because they said this is gonna lead directly into season 4 of The Boys, and I think The Boys season 4 takes about, I think they said 3-4 days after the events of Gen V. I will tell you something that I did see. I did not even notice the first time, but when in season 3 of The Boys, episode 2, I think, when Huey was with that teacher looking at, you know, potential kids to adopt, Murray was on there. And I didn't know that, because I think it'd be cool if Murray and, you know, her group joins The Boys, and she forms kind of a connection with Huey, and he takes her in. I think that'd be very cool. I'm definitely gonna have a video on my wants for season 4, since, you know, the strike is over. We're gonna be getting that sooner than later, which is awesome. And yeah, definitely comment what you guys thought down below about this episode, because this is not as good as The Boys. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. But it might be on the same level as The Boys, which I didn't know they could do. But yeah, don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, and subscribe as well. Thank you all for watching. Peace.